Hey guys, my name is Em, and welcome to my review of Ro-Kyu-Bu Season 3. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, hey, wait a minute. Ro-Kyu-Bu is an anime about basketball. This doesn't look like basketball. Now, that's a perfectly fair observation to have. However,
Here's where you're wrong.
what you have to realize is that Ro-Kyu-Bu is actually like a series, sort of like a series of stories similar to something like Total Drama Island or TDI inspired shows like Survivor or Escape from Takeshi's Castle, where each season is sort of unique in its own way. You know, sometimes there would be a different cast of characters, or the theme would be a little different, but overall, the main idea of the entire series is pretty much the same. And that's no different with Ro-Kyu-Bu. So in the third season, it's more of a season focused on music. And so for the third season of Ro-Kyu-Bu, the title of it is actually called Tenshi no 3P. Now, Tenshi means angel. So if you were to take a look at the two kanji that show up, the first one is meaning like heavenly or the heavens. And the second character means to use or to like be an ambassador for. So when you take those two characters together, you can see that those two characters form something like an ambassador for heaven, so an angel in a sense. Now, if we were to take a look at the other side of the logo, 3P, 3 is probably a reference to the fact that there's 3 of them, and P, well, I'm not entirely sure what that means, but that's okay. We can take a look at the handy old jisho.org to see what that could mean. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. You know what? That's that's not that bad. That's not that bad. はい。はじめまして、角川株式会社の M と申します。よろしくお願いします。僕らはアニメ天使のシティピースという作品を運営している会社です。我々はどちらかというと、軽音のような音楽アニメを運営している、そういった会社になります。それでは。So, the third season of Ro-Kyu-Bu, they sort of tried putting a new spin on this sort of thing, sort of similar to like TDI, in the third season. They sort of tried introducing this music spin-off, and they tried to sort of shake it up in that kind of way. And Ro-Kyu-Bu is no different. In the third season of Ro-Kyu-Bu, they literally just made the entire season about music, So, Tenshi no 3P is an anime about music. And this can clearly be seen in many scenes in this show, like this one, right? This is an anime about music, And you can see it in scenes like this. Tenshi no 3P is an anime about music. And, it's a show about 3 girls trying to start a band, and they find Kyo and they show him. Okay. Tenshi no 3P is an anime about music, Music first, loli fan service second, and Tenshi no 3P is it's an anime about music, so so Tenshi no 3P is an anime about Wait, what? He gets to date the loli? I mean, this is an anime about music. What the heck is lollipop? Oh wait. Tenshi no 3P has a really strong cast of lollies. There's sort of a different lolly for every kind of person, every kind that would want a particular thing. So our first lolly here is Jun, and her main character trait is going. Yeah, that's pretty much all she does. I don't. Yeah. Our next lolly is Sora, and she's sort of like the deadpan lolly, so sort of similar to a character like Laffy or Kana or Number Three from Hackadoll. They just have that archetype of seeming like very sloth or very very lazy, and they would just sit there and let something happen, you know. And you might think that this is just like taking a standard character trope and just rehashing character tropes, but like you have to understand that this was pretty evolutionary for the time. There weren't many deadpan lollies back in what, 2015?
This is 2015.
So like really, this was pretty revolutionary for the time. And oh wait, this is an anime about bass or music. She plays the drums, I think. Yeah, she plays the drums, and and June plays like the guitar, and I think she probably is singing. Yeah. This is an anime about music. Our last lolly is Nozomi Rise, and she's sort of like that older sister lolly. She's always trying to be a good older sister onii-chan, and despite being a lolly, she doesn't like that, or to like to be called that, and so you have this particular character type, and so she's the main bassist, so I would say that makes her pretty based, so Nozomi Rise, pretty based, and one of her dreams was to go to Italy and actually work there, and after the time skip, you can actually see her in France working in a coffee shop. So I think that was really nice attention to detail. So very very good, very good foreshadowing in this show about music. Our main character is Kyo, and he's known for having a really high voice. He is also a hikikomori, so someone who hangs out in his room all day. But one day he decides, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go outside because there's a lolly. So, I think the messaging here is pretty clear. If there's lollies, people will go outside. So clearly, I think Japan really they have a solution here that no one else is seeing, and that solution is obviously state mandated lollies. Clearly, I've seen it in the animes, like it has to work in real life. Of course it's gonna work. Like, duh. The next lolly on our list is Kudumi, and she's pretty much the perfect little sister character in any anime ever. With Kudumi, she's pretty much the tsundere lolly, and so what more can you ask for? You have an Emoto that really cares about her onii-chan, it's the best. It's a win fest, right? Or anyways, yeah, she's I don't remember if she does anything with music, but you know, Ro-Kyu-Bu's or Tenshi no 3P is an anime about music, so I'm pretty sure she does something, and yeah, and like yeah, yep, perfect little sister character. And last but least, we have Sakura, and she is pretty much the template tsundere, which, when you think about it, really doesn't make sense. You know, the show already has a tsundere. Why do we need another one? Like, I can see why she exists, just to be a character that's the same age as our main character, but why is she a tsundere? You know, like, actually, like, what is the point? Is it just because all these other what lolly harem shows have a tsundere character the same age? Like, did this guy forget that, like, you just shouldn't use the same template twice? Like, what is the point of this? I just don't get it. Why would you do this? Like, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I barely remember anything about this anime. Like, I think there were like 2 other characters. Like, I think there was a brown girl and a girl that looked like a sakura tree, and they had an entire arc where something happened, and honestly, I can't be bothered to remember these 2 characters or just the anime in general. It's overall, it's I mean, I don't know. And I'm glad to see the writers experimenting with new ideas. You know, you can only really iterate off of the same idea for so long. You know, there's only so many ways you can shoot a basketball on a hoop, right? So yeah, so I think it was a good idea to sort of experiment a little bit, and yeah, this experimenting really did pay off in season 4, where you know, they sort of fixed a lot of flaws in season 3. Just to give an example, you know, there were still 2 tsunderes, but it was actually handled pretty well in that season. But you know, I can keep talking about how good season 4 is, but that's a review for another video. So anyways, thanks for watching. And to end this video off, I would like to give Tenshi no 3P a 3P out of 10, because honestly, what was that author thinking? 3P? Dude, if I were going to have a 3P with them, that would make it a 4P, not a 3P. Dude, like, if I were to have a 3P with them, like, I'd have to take one of them out, you know? Like, how can you even do that? That's like choosing between, it's like choosing between your children. How am I supposed to take one of them out of the P? Like, dude, I'm supposed to put the P in the 3. So the 3 of them. So, like,